Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Counter-Strike. I'm your host, Crash, joined by my co-host, Aatrax. Today, we've got Gas versus UPS in the Premier Tier. Recon Cross, obviously the recruit player, making his second ever Premier start. The first one just moments ago, beating HG on Ancient 13-5. Now tanking a big nade on lane. Kando and Cure both finding kills. Now they spill out onto the A site, and Nan is not fooled. Curve goes down, and Kigu takes a fight in Moto. Recon Cross drops intact, and now it's a 1 versus 5 for Turtles. Can he get anything done? He will not. Kando shuts him down, and Recon Cross is 1-0.
And the Copypastas continue their domination, riding high off of the win from the last map. You love to see it. I'm not entirely sure. Let me double check really quickly here if either of these teams have played Inferno before. Looks like Copypastas are currently 2-1 on the season on Inferno, so winning ways for them there. And let's see here. Look at that. There's the pistol round. Gas are 1-2. So both of these teams trying to, well, I should say, Radon Royals trying to go 2-2. Copypastas trying to go 3-1. Not go 2-2 on Inferno. Already starting strong here on the T side. And I'm just excited we're getting another Copypastas match. Look at this. We got our recruit tier recon player running in. It's going to be Kiku with a kill. Nan with another onto Apps, and they go B, Crash.
They do go B. Cure fighting this man. Banana is intact, and he will find one. It's Turtles, but Cure is quick to clean it up. Recon Cross goes down to the P250, but I'm sure that was part of the plan, as he's got 129 ADR to start things off. 52 seconds left to go. 4 versus 2. Landon and Brew just maybe trying to find that gun that was dropped. I wonder if they threw it out of the map or not. Kigu is ready, waiting, pounces like a panther in the night, and he takes down Landon. And now it's just Brew all alone, 1 versus 4. So half the time off the bomb. And Gas, they just saw UPS absolutely beat the hell out of HG on Ancient. You wonder what they're thinking going into this game.
Well, and also, too, they just lost their match to Ooze Crew 7-13. Kind of a rough loss on Nuke, so they're really looking to rebound. Radon Royals, slow start already. 0-2 against the Copypastas, and Kigu gonna eliminate Brew. It's just the dualies. Not that big of a deal, but even so, I mean, depending on what you buy, if you're Brew, who knows what situation you find. Dualies are always helpful, right? Quickly switch and against the Copypastas, but not looking to happen here. Copypastas with the bonus round, a Galil and a MAC-10 onto Kandu and Kigu respectively. We'll have to see what can they do. Can they go up 3-0 against the Radon Royals?
Time to find out. Kigu sprinting up Banana, gets the car molly down. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. Nading on corner as well. Now dropping back into car after breaking some glass. Looks like that was a pre-fire on sandbags. Minute 28 left to go. Map control on the other side of the map hasn't been great so far, but it's just enough to keep the CTs guessing. No real effort has been made into Halls or Boiler this round, but a nade again into the smoke to keep him guessing. Minute 14 now as Kigu falls back down Banana. Looks like he might be trying to send himself and Cure into a position to maybe fake out the CTs or bait some rotations. Now, this is Premier, the highest level of Counter-Strike CSC has to offer, so unlikely that this works, but we'll see what happens. And as you can see, the B players are not budging. They see the one player through the smoke, no more. Curve takes down Cure, and with that, that will be the signal to start the ambush. They're spamming into the smoke. Intact's got one. Turtles has another. Nan and Kando both finding kills to make it a 2 versus 3. They have the bomb site, but it does cost them. And now they do not have man advantage going into the retake, and Gas is aware of it. They're going to fully press their advantage here. I don't think we're going to see them lay down and die as easily as Headhunters Guild did. And now with the third,
there's a kit though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to move fast. Half the time off the bomb. And that clock does tick down way faster than you think it does. They're mauling off. That's going to buy them valuable seconds. You can see the time just slowly tick down as they collapse onto the B site. Kando's going to swing out to the best possible time. Nan finds one, won't be two. Landon trades him out, trying to make the 1 versus 2 happen. Kills one with a FAMAS, trying to find the second. It's not there, but Landon has to fall back, and he will most likely die to the bomb as well. It's another successful round for UPS.
And they're looking to continue it. I mean, look at the money on the Radon Royal side. It is really rough. I would argue a light. Gets that first kill onto Curve, and Landon just no time left. And look at that. Yeah, now they're on pistols. Gas not available to get anything done here.
Yeah.
First few rounds. Look at that cure already with some classic banana utility. No damage though.
Yeah, no damage for UPS, but they do get knocked down. Taxes them about 36 HP between the two of them. Brew finds Kigu with a 5-7. Surprise, surprise. Brew appears out of the shadows and takes Kigu with him to the Shadow Realm. Down into the night he goes as Kando pushes out Hull, expecting a swing, does find it. Nan is ready, takes it before he's ready. And now with 1:10 to go, man advantage equaled out. Brew's got his kill of the round. That'll bring his ADR up to 97. With just over a minute to go, B site looking rather vulnerable, but so is A. It all just kind of depends on where they want to take this thing. They got to make their mind fast, though. Bomb is still bottom mid. You wonder if they just forget it. They seem to be moving up into the...
Do they even know? Like 50 seconds left? Bomb is really far down if I'm looking at it correctly. I've called Bomb wrong a couple times, and now it makes me paranoid, but I think Bomb is still T-stairs.
It is still T-stairs behind the moped.
30 seconds.
5 seconds. Yeah, that kind of just gives away where they're going. They hear nothing on A, so they can only assume banana. As they start walking, the smokes are going to start raining and those rotates are coming in. I wonder if Gas could potentially win this round if they surprise them well enough. Good flashes so far. That will give them an opportunity to try and take some fights. The Intact's got one. Kando and Recon cross clean up. Take them both down, and now, as the bomb goes down, they spam the CT smoke, waiting for the retakes to come in. One into Church, the other not yet. It's Landon on the other side of the CT smoke, now going into Church himself. Curve is going to catch Recon cross off guard. Nan takes some serious damage right there from Curve and his 5-7. Now half the time off the bomb, not a lot to work with, but it may not need to be a lot, as we've got one down as well for UPS. Nan takes Landon down, but Curve has got Recon cross, and now Nan is low. There is a way that they could potentially still lose all of their guns out of this. Curve takes down Nan, and he will not take down Kando. Does Kando get away? Yes, he does. So they lose all but one AK right there. It's going to be a very expensive round for them. So very well played on the eco round by Gas, but unfortunately they need to get on the scoreboard and quick.
You're absolutely right. And to your point, actually, Copypastas lost the AWP. I believe that was Nan and Triple who lost it. And so now they don't have the AWP, obviously, in this 5th round, and Radon Royals, they do. So we'll have to see how that comes into play. But I will say, in hindsight, it was relatively smart of UPS to just play it slow against that anti-eco, but now looks like they're playing fast towards A.
We'll have to see what happens. Curve, blinded for a second, had a very good opportunity, but Recon cross is there. You come at the king, you better not miss. And Curve, unfortunately for him, did miss. So now they push through Moto to try and get to the A site. Brew takes down Recon cross without even looking at him. Nan and Tiga both find kills. The A site collapses, and it is all on from there. 4 versus 2, and this retake looks unlikely.
Yeah, I would almost argue against the retake because you have no money. Yeah, you have loss bonus, but even so, you have no money. You have an AWP, which, especially A-site retaking with an AWP, not great. I mean, it's fine. Especially this is Premier Tour. These players know how to play Inferno, but 2 versus 4, even though players are very low on the Copypasta side, the way that they've been playing, it's the smart idea to save. And I will say Copypastas. Oh, Cure gonna go down. That's an
Big
AK
play.
recovered. That's good. Yeah, that's what you want to see. And no other action really available left in this round. But I was just gonna say that it's been very good for the Copypastas. They're playing, you can see, almost all together. Yeah, it's true that, is it Nan and Kando really popping off 6 kills apiece, 6 and 1 on Kando, but everybody here having impact. We saw Recon, we've seen Kigu, we've seen Cure. Everybody, their Copypastas are playing as a team despite having this sub and a recruit sub at that. And Radon Royals now looking to defend against this Copypastas attack. I mean, what can you do? The solution kind of needs to be here and now, because Copypastas is looking to secure at the very least a tie. And with the way they've been playing, it's no doubt a lead.
Absolutely. And another thing that we want to point out is, like, man, UPS looks really good right now. They're back in a championship winning form. We may see them take home another Premier Championship this year. Time will tell. Nan down to 10 HP. Had some clever utility. Nades flying into smokes, flashes coming out. Recon Cross is hiding, but it's not good enough for Turtles. He kills him and gets away with it like an absolute champion. Takes him down. That'll make it 5 versus 4. Much less doable for the T's now. Bomb is still bottom mid. If Kigu gets dropped by any curious CTs here, while he's going to get the bomb, that could potentially become a problem. 50 seconds now. Kigu's getting aggressive. He really does not need to be the man doing this. He needs to be getting the bomb and getting it to his teammates. 40 seconds now as time ticks down. They're waiting for an overextension, trying to bait some rotations. They have picked the under-defended site, but as a result, Curve has figured them out. He will start rotating through CT. He's not going through Speedway. This will not be heard. UPS is walking onto a stack site and through a smoke as well. Flashes come out. Cure finds one. Kando takes down Cure with a team kill, and Curve finds all 3. Call him the hat trick because he finds 1, 2, and 3 to get Gas's first round.
That is an unfortunate team kill on the Copypastas side. But even so, Radon Royals, I mean, Curve with the 3K, that's exactly what you need to start getting into this half. In CT side, some would argue it's the easier half on Inferno, especially, I mean, again, this is the premier tier, so both teams knowing how to play this map, at least you would hope. And Copypastas just, now they're finally shut out. But Nan with the op, who did not have it last round. And look at that, we got Mac 10s, a Galil, a Tech 9, and an op crash.
Absolutely. It's looking like a very, very strange buy. Ooh. All things considered. Minute 34. Bruce got him. It's Kigu goes down. That was a man who did not have a real gun. Very lucky that was the only guy he saw through the window, and Intact takes down Cura as well. Gas look to be taking their foot and pressing it onto the neck. They've got Copypastas in a chokehold right now. Upsetty Spaghetti looked to be trying to recover the round as Kando takes down Brew with a Tech 9. Picks up his rifle to boot, but now Intact has got his rifle trained on. Ooh, he was trained on lane for a second, but now the smoke is in. Things getting a little bit more dicey now as the bomb gets traded out, but he saw Recon Cross jump. Or did he hear it? I'm not really sure what happened right there, but he finds him through the smoke. Very big heads-up play from Curve to essentially guarantee his team the round. It's now 4 versus 2, and with very little map control, they are going to try and go back to B. However, Landon has read them like a graphic novel, a picture on every page. And we'll see what happens. Kando pressing onto the B site. Turtles finds him, and now he's going to find his buddy as well. Nan is there, makes the play. Does he get the bomb down? Trying his hardest to get it down. Fakes the plant, has the A1S in hand. Waiting, takes the shots, but he tries a little bit too early. And Landon will take him down as a result of the overextension. Gas are up to 2.
And some great early aggression towards the app's position. Of course, we saw it was kind of a weird mixed buy. Nan had an op. There were some Mac 10s. There was a Galil. They decided to make an A play again, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's what Copypastas have been doing these relatively early. Yeah, they throw the B utility, but it's been mostly some lurks and whatnot towards A, and a great play. Aatrax gets the information and some trades towards A, forces Copypastas to have to go B in the end, and a second posted from Radon Royals, and we see the double op setup from Gas in round 8 here on Inferno.
We'll have to see. Things are looking pretty on the up and up for Gas, and this might make things a little bit better. They're all about to walk into Landon's crosshair, and this is an Opper's paradise right here. Long corridor, no punishing angles, but he misses the shot. Will get the molly down. Nan's ahead of it, trying to find his pace. Curve and Brew both come to save the day. Landon will find one with a P250, but Brew finds himself a double, and Landon will make himself a double kill as well. So the teammates coming to the rescue initially, but Landon helping clean things up as well.
Now the question is, I still don't think that Copypastas know that this is a double op setup. If I'm not mistaken, Intact was over on the B site, didn't really get involved. So again, now that, of course, that was a pistol round, they just straight up rush apps. Smart from Landon to not get overwhelmed by the pistols despite missing the first shot, just backs off. Great op play, and then of course the rest of the players on the site available to hold for all of that apps aggression. But now Copypastas with guns and a little bit of utility. Will they expect this double op setup again? They didn't really see it. Intact not getting involved in the last round. And, I mean, double op is, I don't know, on Inferno, kind of interesting. We'll have to see how it plays out.
We'll have to see how it plays out. And Nan will take down Turtles with a quick headshot. That will force them back as things quiet back down in this 3-5 Counter-Strike game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are aware of the technical difficulties we are experiencing with the stream. I'm being told that it is an issue with the Valve Go TV server. So not much inside our control. We're just going to try and keep rolling with the punches here. Minute 22 to go. Kigu on the other edge of the smoke. Likes to take the spam. Neither will hit. That's Curve on the other side of that smoke. Minute 15 as he goes up to balcony, into bedroom to try and make some space for himself. Oh, but Kando's about to run right. Oh, they're on their teammates. Never mind. I thought that was about to be a heck of a fight, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you're a fan of, I guess Cure will find Intact elsewhere. That's the B site at risk, and now as a result, A site is under defended. And Cure will just sit here.
That's one of the ops down, but still an op remaining on the B site. It's going to be Landon all alone. And Curve rotating over. Look at this through Speedway. Gets one, gets two.
Both. Curve with a clutch double kill to put his team back in contention for the round. Kando and Kigu never saw it coming. And Cure will not find that kill. And it looks like Landon's going to get away. Live to fight another day, young man. Live to fight another day. 35 seconds left. Cure swings out. Big shot and a big kill. Landon GM goes down. And now with 30 seconds left, bomb goes down on B. The ultimate fake out. They sent 2 players to their death. And it baited them over to the A site expecting contact. Left Landon all alone. And now the bomb is down with just over 30 seconds to go.
And the double op setup just falls apart for the Radon Royals. Unfortunately, did not work. Brew and Curve still trying to get into this 2v3 scenario. Brew and Curve, they both have kits, plenty of money, so they can go for this, and really they need to.
Banana smoked off. Banana smoked off. Nana's out of the round. There's nothing he can do. Cure finds Curve, and Recon Cross will take down Brew. That'll make it 6-3.
And now Radon Royals, the question is, I mean, we mentioned double op setup didn't work. 10K on Landon and Curve. So, like, plenty of money. You can buy whatever you need to in this round. Of course, the money's not going to be great if you keep losing rounds, because you see down there, this is their first round they've lost in a couple of rounds. Radon Royals securing 3 in a row. So loss bonus not great. They need to keep stringing these rounds in a row. They want to tie it, or at the very least get 5 to make it a 7-5 half as they throw it to their T side. But Radon Royals with a full buy here, 3 kits and plenty of utility What will they do? Recon and Cure fast up B here.
Oh, big nade. Look how much damage Turtles and Curve are taking. Kigu drops him with a Mach 10. That is absolutely huge for that economy. Cure muffs the flash. Minute 34 to go as they do have man advantage. And quite a bit of HP differential to work with. Intact drops Recon Cross. No hesitation. Cold-blooded killer. And he will drop him. Kingslayer. Intact. Now the Molotov will push the man out of sandbags. That is Turtles, who is down to 12 HP, hanging on by a thread. But that thread might be strong enough. Minute 15 to go as Brew goes down elsewhere. It's Kando on the kill.
That was towards the A site. Now A, only one player left in this 3v2 or 3v4. Wow, I don't know where it got 3v2. Two left on the B. Oh!
That is a gorgeous shot. That is a great shot from Nan. Great awareness, great patience, great discipline. All leading to one of the most impactful kills in a round. But Turtles has got one through the smoke. It's Cure. Spammed it perfectly. Cure goes down. And that will keep gas in the round. Landon is rotating as fast he can. More spams through the smoke. Trying to nail him as Nan. He got close. But no cigar. They've more than doubled the score of gas so far in this half, and this would break the backs of the gas economy. They've got to win this round if they want to keep their advantage. Otherwise, we may be working towards a tie half, waiting for the smoke to fade. It will start fading here shortly, but it's going to be just in time for them to get away. So now they'll retreat through CT, and 7-3 is all but guaranteed.
Smart to back off here. Landon 4K even more once this round ends. Curve with 3K can buy. Landon can drop at least one rifle over. Turtles should be able to drop a rifle over. Yeah, 4,300 should be able to drop a rifle over. 2 kits as well. Ooh, Landon gotta save this. Yep, Kigu. Ooh, damage on the second.
Yeah, it does some serious damage. That could have been much worse for the T side. Very lucky that they get away with as many rifles as they did right there. 7-3 our new score. And all things considered, UPS has looked pretty good.
I will say, I think it is important that UPS get as many rounds as possible. I understand that it's 7-3. They already won the half. But even so, once we switch over to the CT side, gas, they need to just, again, put their foot on the gas, no pun intended, or pun intended, whatever you want. They need to speed it up because if you want, you can push this Copypastas side. Again, Recon is a recruit player. Those are the facts. Oh! That's how it should be. Intact with a kill onto Recross, as I said, or Recon Cross, as I say, Cure.
Kingslayer strikes again, and his Squire comes out of the shadows to finish off the trade. The Turtles and Intact have owned Banana in this second quarter, and they appear to be taking no prisoners. And the T's have lost full control, so that leaves the possibility of a B execute off the table, meaning they can rotate an extra guy over to A if they wish. However, it appears they're sending Curve over to B. And rightfully so. Looks like we're going to see Turtles back off of Banana, just let him have it. But as a result, we'll see UPS shift over to the A side of the map. They haven't really hit this side of the map that's hard in this second quarter. They've mostly been executing on B. We will have to see. So just a quick heads up, we'll be going to a quick break at the prime opportunity. We're going to try and fix the issue with the GoTV server. You will have audio only for a few moments whenever production deems it necessary. Finding one, but it appears that we will be just waiting.
There we go. We're trying to increase the stream quality to the level of Counter-Strike that UPS is playing right now with a sub and a recruit sub at that. Obviously, we've mentioned this multiple times, but it's important to mention because UPS are looking to go 2-0 on the night and rather dominantly, at least how they've started so far. It looks like Radon Royals have more or less formed a resurgence in this CT half. If they keep going, they can. Obviously, we can't see what the last couple of rounds are looking like. We're trying to fix the Go TV, but all things said, even if it's 7-5, we'll have to see how the UPS CT side gets started because, again, just based off the pure stats, right? Obviously, UPS is hot-handed, but based off the pure stats, this is 5 Premier players going up against 4 Premier players and a recruit. On paper, Radon Royals should be able to find the weak site and just go as we get into this pistol round of the T side for the Radon Royals crash.
So, beginning of the second half, Kigu and Kando both hit the deck. Gas appears to have come to play, but so has Nan and Recon Cross. The King strikes down Brew, and Intact, the King Slayer, strikes down Recon. So, it is a quick trade out to make it a 2 versus 2. Intact is aware of one on the site. Bomb has hit the deck. And so as a result, they've got to do their best to try and get it back. Still sees one on the site. Neither side is giving. They're going to go into the 2 versus 1 fight. Everybody's still alive. Intact is the first one down. Cure's got to try and find it. He does. Quick body shot takes down Turtles, who will eventually take down Cure right there. Or excuse me, that was Nan on the A site. So hopefully that cleared up any technical difficulties, and UPS will go up 9-4.
UPS with the pistol round win. Do I see? Wait, hold on. Forget whatever I was about to say. Intact with an R8 revolver here in the second round on Inferno. I'm excited already.
Hey,
what can you do with the R8?
Go big or go home, right? They're probably feeling pretty down in the dumps. I can only imagine how demoralizing it is to get beat by someone who is several tiers below you. They got to do something to get that momentum back. They got to do something to spark up the energy. Finding the body shot, Nan runs away in fear. The hand cannon has come out, and Intact is looking for some more notches to add to his belt. A minute 20 to go now. All things considered, still anyone's game. Recon Cross on the Flower Pots boost could potentially catch one off guard and appears to be doing that. Stays patient, stays disciplined. Sees one, they swing out. He's got one, he's got two, he's got three! Going for the fourth! He's gonna get it too! UPS, oh my goodness, almost had it, but it's a triple kill for Recon Cross. When you come at the King, you better not miss. And by God, they did. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Krispy Kreme. I hope you enjoy the glaze. Recon Cross. Just drops off.
Oh my goodness.
You love to see it.
I know for a fact when he saw that shoulder pop out and go back behind the wall that he was clinching hard as hell, just waiting for somebody to stick out their heads. And Kando and Nan both hit the deck, landed in curve strike back as UPS go on to double digits. So a very aggressive alt mid play quickly shut down double smoke onto Arches just to be safe. Minute 26, you never know what the CT's got planned. As they move on to the A site, only one man can stop them. It's Kigu. MP9. Cure is rotating, but it may not be fast enough. Kigu finds one, hides behind cover. Brew takes down Cure. His only reinforcements are dead. It's just him alone. And Brew will take him down for his second kill of the round.
Smart for Recon to save. I know we all got hyped off that last MP9 round, but again, realistically, 1 MP9 versus 4 AKs. Not ideal, and especially with the money. Here can buy a rifle, Kando can buy a rifle, Recon can save this MP9 for some more hype farming on the SMG. We'll have to see how that plays into the next round. And even if Gas decides to hunt this, I mean, 20 seconds left on the bomb, so they have at least a couple seconds to decide. Already a couple players just creeping out, and I mean, if you're Radon Royals, your money isn't great, so it's smart to not throw away too many rifles here, especially to the SMG of Recon. Again, everybody can buy more or less on the Copypastas side. And 5 for Radon Royals, though. Smart, as soon as they get the guns out, they win that round through a couple of great plays, couple of great hits, you know.
he's also got to save his KD. He's got 85 ADR on the day so far. I mean, 7 assists, 8 kills, 12 deaths. I would save KD there. I would absolutely save KD right there.
That's the second highest on the team, fourth highest in the server.
Yeah, there's no doubt in anyone's mind. He is not being carried. He is pulling his own weight, and it is remarkable the performance we've seen from this young man tonight. Minute 42 to go now. Recon cross and another man. Looks to be Kando pushing through halls. They will catch someone off guard. Landon definitely is not expecting this. Heavy swinging out, finds one, and Recon Cross swings out to try and find a kill. Kando will trade him out after some quick headshots. Any other gun there, he makes that play, but his teammate will have to make it in his stead. Minute 18 to go. As Intact, the Kingslayer, he'll be forced up banana, and now he's wanting to fall back. Likes to take that peek again. Flashbang in hand, lets it rip. Quick flash on the CT, that'll blind one. Spam the smoke, ready for the peek. Very strong game sense to know where all these spots are at. And Kira goes down through the smoke. And he is none the wiser. Brew finding Kando elsewhere. Nan taking him down as a result. And the A site has fallen. It's just Kigu left to try and hang on to this for UPS. But he will have a man chasing him. It is Intact. The Kingslayer strikes from the shadows. And he will put his team on 6 rounds.
Bit unfortunate that play in the amps doesn't work for Recon on the SMG. Traded out by, I believe, was that Cure over on A side? Anyway, traded out by their teammate. And yeah, it didn't work out, which 4v4, not great if you are on the CT side. And Radon Royals, to play that right, to just slow it down a little bit. They got a couple more picks. They decided to rotate towards B. And again, great play from Radon Royals. Now heating up here on this T side. We mentioned it earlier that Copypastas need to hold firm, but how difficult is that on pistols? I mean, we see the 5 gamble stack towards A here. You hope for something wacky and wild if you are a Copypastas fan, at least in this round. Of course, they still have the lead and they can buy next round, but Radon Royals, you do not want to throw this round away.
You could catch Curve off guard, and they do. Curve hits the deck. It's Cure on the kill. And he'll be able to walk up and try and find that rifle. Swinging out is Brew. They get flashed. They get naded. They're trying to find that AK. But they are walking into what could potentially be Death Valley as one gets mollied off. Nan taxed half of his health trying to find the man, but he goes down as well. It's Cure again. Second kill of the round for him on the USPs. And now it looks like Gas looks like they want to cut their losses, leave the rifles for the enemy, and they will get the heck out of Dodge.
I would argue this is already a victory for the Copypastas. They secured an AK and 5 players still alive. And more damage. Cure!
What in the world? Finds Intact through the smoke. Cure does eventually go down, but there's still a man on the bomb site. Turtles takes down Kigu, and now it's a wide open ball game.
20 seconds, no bomb
from Church. Where's the bomb? They've got to start getting it down. They swinging out. Firing against default is Kando. Now he falls back out through Church. There is one man there. He needs a gun. He needs a gun. Recon, give me the pistol. I need it. He does find it. Now waiting for the play. Smoking off banana. Wasted smoke grenade. Turtles takes down Recon Cross. AK hits the deck. Nan's got turtles. All they need is one. Nan just has to tell him where he's at. But Landon comes through. Quick double kill to keep his team alive. 3 kills for him in the round. Oh, man, that could have been a big upset.
Maybe it was a round victory for the Radon Royals, but you could argue it was a moral victory for the Copypastas, making that so close. And they can still buy into this round with good utility. They've got 2 kits. Everything is fine here as long as you stabilize here if you are the Copypastas. What a close round on the eco, and Radon Royals now, you really have to step it into gear. Obviously they won the round, but still, Copypastas is making it so close.
They absolutely are. And, you know, Gas does have enough money to continue buying if Copypastas wins out, so it's not going to be smooth sailing. They do not have the opportunity yet to break the backs of their opponents. Turtle smoked off in banana.
Now, no matter what team you are,
it is going to be a slugfest for the end of this game as we get towards the end of this third quarter. And now, minute 4 to go. Kando swings out. Curve makes him pay for it. Takes him down, and he's got a second as well. Nan hits the deck on arches, and that'll be the A site blown wide open. One man from pit. It's Recon Cross. Takes down one, but intact the Kingslayer. Strikes again. Puts the King on the ground. And that should be a pretty quick round.
And once again, Copypastas forced to save. Coffer's completely empty now. That is just unlucky. But great kills from the Radon Royals. Good entries by Curve and Intact. Just crunching onto the A site back and forth. And now we see kind of what will be the answer from the Copypastas. Do you 4-stack A? Because if I'm not mistaken, A has been lost a couple of times now. Ooh, Kigu with a kill onto Curve though. Now they're hunting. Will Radon Royals do even more damage? Copypastas need to save these guns.
They absolutely do, and they will. Curve and Kigu both stylistically picking apart the gas offensive, but Cure does go down. And Kigu will be the only man to save an AK over. I would like to point out that Recon has more kills than Kigu and a higher ADR by 40 points.
Oh, yeah, and tied with Cure, who is top fragging currently. Look at those assists. 8 assists from Recon. The recruit assisting in the win for the Copypastas, but now they need to start tacking rounds on because Radon Royals are posting lots of T rounds here.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, and I fear UPS might have done just that. A minute 32 left to go. And Amali into Boiler's a decent start for map control in terms of what Gas wants to do here. They've been very good at taking A-site map control. They've been very good at getting into halls, getting into apps, getting into Boiler, and executing from there. Minute 15 to go. It looks like they're just going to go straight up the gut right here. Nan's got one with a deagle. Kando takes down 2 with a 5-7 USG, and he's going to dink Landon as well. Cure will go down. Brew focused on him in mid, and while he's fighting another Nan and Kando both find kills. Landon is all that's left. After a fantastic baited switch from UPS, that will result in Kando taking down Landon. 4 kills for him in a round, a sensational performance.
And an eco win. They got so close in the previous eco, and this time they actually win it. Copypastas 11. They can pull out the AWP for Nan, who's having a great map here on Inferno. Again, neither of these teams... Oh, no, wait, that was the previous map. A couple of the... I lied. Copypastas 2-1, trying to go 3-1 here on Inferno with a recruit. Recon Cross having heavy impact. You love to see it. And now what will most likely be the last rifle round for the Radon Royals. I'm not sure what their loss bonus is looking. Intact, that's a great entry.
Yes, it is. Nan goes down. Star upper hits the deck. Kingslayer strikes once more. And he strikes hard. Fear into the hearts of the enemy. Kando reeling in Boiler, trying to hang on to whatever map control he can. The B site is open, and the B site is weak. There's one man. It is Cure to try and hold off the rolling tide of Gas players. Nade's gonna do big damage. Landon and Turtles both taking huge hits. Now the flash comes out. He won't even find one. Brew with a Mac 10 is there. Now the molly into New Box could potentially create some damage. Spams through the smoke. They're all getting low, but no one's finding kills. Bomb goes down. 40 seconds till round over. And now they've got some very limited time to work with here. Kando taking some serious damage as well. Intact is in banana. He's going to be a very key part of stopping this retake. Smokes off CT. That leaves 3 guys to watch Church, where both Recon Cross and Kando are coming from. Landon finds one. Kigu trades. but it may not be enough. It may be too little too late, but they're just trying to keep him on the bomb site because look at the money. Even if they win this round, they're all going to have to buy again. He's trying to kill him with bomb. It may work, it may not work. I don't think it will. And he does! Turtles and Landon both hit the deck. They are both done for this round, and as a result, and Intact almost died too. He had 2 HP left. So now, as a result, they're going to be nigh on broke again. They've got 2 players with any kind of money in Curve and Intact who both have yet to buy utility.
Yeah, and it throws Turtles onto a Galil instead of an AK. Of course, in order to afford that full utility belt. Let me see again, the AWP from Nan. Decent utility. Recon, no utility, unfortunately, for Recon. But we'll have to see if that will come into play. Cure now, no utility either after the initial dump. So what will the Radon Royals do? Will they be able to go up 10-11, or will Copypastas put themselves on match point?
We'll have to see. Look at the banks for both teams. This is one of the most critical rounds, possibly the most critical round of the game to win right here, right now. This would set up one team for the next few rounds and break the team for the next few as well. Landon and Apps, he is just mere meters away from Recon Cross. Minute to go as he gets more aggressive. Clearing pit. Here's Recon Cross. Drop. Nose one is in mini. They double molly. Regular pit. That's going to be a problem. Coming out. Sees one hauls. There's one on the A side as well. They're pushing a stack site. Landon drops. Kando has his trade. Nan misses a shot. He lands that one. Curve takes down Kando as well. Now 3 versus 3. He's waiting for mid push. He's waiting for bomb. Bomb headed through halls. Site is secure. They elect to take the secure and safe route to the A site. Nan and Cure unable to catch any T's off guard as the bomb goes down. 36 seconds now. Turtles pressing through Boiler, puts some shots down, does get away just barely with his life after putting some damage on Nan. And you wonder if UPS saves right here. This is such a difficult bomb site to retake, especially in this situation. It's such a critical round on such a critical stage. Kigu hits the floor through the smoke. Turtles has got 2 with a Galil. Right when his team needed it most, he'll put gas on double digits.
Ooh, they don't pick up the op. Interesting choice. But I don't know. Either way, Crash, you're absolutely right. Radon Royals on double digits. Copypastas backs against the wall in terms of tying up this scoreline because the economy is not great. A couple of MP9s and some pistols wanting to save. And, I mean, again, Radon Royals looking to tie it up here against the anti-eco, and Copypastas, unfortunately, they couldn't get the match point. That's some great damage onto Turtles and Intact, who has a P90 up B.
The Kingslayer's hungry. He needs to be fed. Molly is faded. Gets flashed in. Pre-fire CT. There's no one there. He's calling his team back. He's like, guys, I think they're all here. But they are not budging. This may be a fake. This may be a very elaborate scheme. Kigu's already low. This P90 would just add insult to injury to tie the game. They appear to be committing to the B play. And now the utility comes in for A. That'll keep feet planted for at least a little bit longer. You can see Cure already debating on moving. Kando is already on the move. Now the util comes out. Kigu takes some damage. P90 locks on. Kigu's got him. But Turtles finds the kill. And now it is 4 versus 4, but not all the 4v4s are created equal. 48 seconds. Kando pushes behind the coffin smoke. He's got Cure in tow. They need to make something happen here. The 2 5-7s on the team need to make something happen. And now there's 3 guys all stacked up in coffins here. This could potentially become a big problem. Brew looks away for a second. It costs him, but almost costs him some damage as well. Curve finds one. Brew finds another. Turtles will take one, and Curve will help to clean up as well. We've got ourselves tied at 11-all.
You're absolutely right. And the T side for the Radon Royals proving to be the saving grace. Copypastas with the early lead on in this map, but now unfortunately can't handle the aggression from Radon Royals. It seems that they're winning everywhere, whether they go A or whether they go B. And again, doing this good push and pull here on Inferno. Lots of utility. We see a full utility belt for the Radon Royals. Not so for the Copypastas, but the AWP for Nan. Nan has had a pretty good impact so far in this map. What can they do on that big green?
It's going to be an interesting side right here. He's got a really good chance to take down one of the hot hands for Gas right now. And he does so intact. Dry Peaks Halls, and that was his mistake. Nan puts him in the ground, and now Kando to hold Boiler. Curve is ready, but he's not ready for that. Recon Cross finds Brew elsewhere. Brew burns one alive. It's Kando. And as the kills rain out, it's Landon all alone to try and put Gas on match point. No bomb on his back, finds Recon Cross from Boiler. Crosses through the smoke. This is a genius maneuver on his part, but I think he's been heard, and he has. Nan was ready, and that will put UPS on match point.
And everybody chiming in except for Kigu. 2 kills on Nan, 1 apiece for Recon Cure and Kando. A team effort to secure match point for Copypastas. And the money is good for the Radon Royals to try and push this into overtime, but intact on a scout instead of the AWP. Not exactly what you want to see, but Curve and Turtles, 18 apiece for them on AKs. We'll have to see what can they do. It's going to be the AWP of Nan towards B Crash.
Oh, nails him in the foot. That could have been a big disaster, but he gets away without taking any damage. Almost worst case scenario for Gas right there. And a big tone setter from Nan drops Turtles down to 15 HP. The whole game comes down to this: 24 rounds of trying, 24 rounds of effort, 24 rounds of hard Counter-Strike. And with a minute 13 to go, we'll see how it all culminates. Big A-side map control for Gas. They've already got arches. They could potentially take a little bit more here. Landon pushing through halls, drops his smoke off to Curve. 55 seconds. Is he pushing through the smoke? He seems to be sitting passive for now. More shots exchanged with B-site. Turtles is keeping feet planted. This is a very smart play from him and from his team to take advantage of it. They've got a 4v3 on site, and they know it, but now that Nan hits him, the jig is up. The cat is out of the bag. They've got to get moving. They've got to execute onto the site. Landon is scared. Landon is terrified of what could possibly happen if he exposes himself, and as a result, his team's going to pay for it. Kigo and Kando both finding kills. Intact's got one with a scout, but it will not be another. Recon Cross shuts him down with a force of 1,000 suns, and with 20 seconds left, it is Brew all alone in lane in the 1 versus 4. 13 seconds. Time is ticking. He's got to make something happen. Waiting for an overextension. He's not going to get one. Swinging out. Finds Recon Cross, but Kando will drop it with a 5-7. That is unbelievable. 13 to 11. It came down to the wire, but UPS comes out on top.
And UPS 2-0 on the night, winning with a substitute at the last minute due to power issues for Sway. Recon subbing up and securing both of these victories. I mean, not literally, of course, but assisting as much as possible. We've seen great impact from literally every single player on UPS tonight in both maps. Here on here on Inferno, and earlier on, I believe it was Ancient. I mean, my goodness, just absolutely great Counter-Strike for a Monday night, and congratulations to UPS, condolences to HG and to Gas, but I mean, Mike, you couldn't ask for more on a Monday night. If you had a rough Monday at work, I hope this Counter-Strike cheered you up, because it certainly got me hype. Wow, we got some great Counter-Strike here tonight, didn't we, Crash?
We absolutely did, and let me tell you, brother, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Not since the great Tim, the big one, did it just a few weeks ago. Those two guys are certainly riding high, and their draft stock just went way the hell up for next season.
You know what that means? That also means that on stream, sub-ups from lower tiers into higher tiers are 3-0, if I'm not mistaken. Because we had, like you said, Tim's big win, and then the double win here tonight for UPS. I mean, someone correct me if there have been other like tier sub ups that have lost on stream, but I mean, the subs are popping off when the spotlight is on them.
Absolutely. And I mean, you know, sometimes all you need is for someone to just take all the expectations away from you, because when they take all the expectations away from you, all the pressure's gone as well. And sometimes all you need is just for no pressure, right? Because, I mean, again, these guys had no pressure going into these games, and they performed because of the lack of pressure, right? They weren't feeling any kind of expectation on how they should perform. So they just went out, played their game, and turns out when they just go out there and play their game, it's pretty damn fun to watch. That NFL 30 for 30 film is going to go absolutely insane. I'm so excited for that documentary to come out about the great recon cross. But that is for a few years from now. For the present, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining us here for Monday Night Counter-Strike. I am your host, Crash, joined by Aatrax. Big thank you to Dancing Cactus for being the observer for tonight, and Firehawk for making this whole thing possible behind the production desk. It's been an absolute honor and a pleasure to bring you Counter-Strike on this fine Monday night. We do not have an update for you on the Monday Night Football score, but you can go look that up. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, so Ravens are currently winning by a lot. Let's just say that. However, that will be all from the CS Confederation until tomorrow night, same time. We will be bringing you the rest of the CSC. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so very much for watching. This has been Monday Night Counter-Strike, and we will see you all next time.